for me, and thank you for that. Woo! So let's talk.
Come on.
So January 20th, 2017 was a historic day, although not for the reasons we had all hoped. But what happened the next day was even more consequential, because that was the day that women rose up. Now, I want you guys to look around. I really want you guys to look around at each other. I see you all staring at me. Look around. I want you to look around, and I want you to realize that this right here is what democracy looks like. It doesn't happen automatically. It demands our action and participation. It challenges us, but it also empowers us. Because at the end of the day, it is us. This is about us. And that is why you have marched, and you called, and you've written letters, and you've gathered signatures, and that's why you've registered, and that's why you've gotten out there to vote. That's why you've organized, and that is why you have raised your voices to tell your stories and used your platforms to tell other people's stories.
Yes.
Because you know, because you've seen just how much is at stake.
Yes.
I know you have. I have too. My life changed forever one night last October. It was October 15th. And I was in bed with my 2 children. And I sent out a tweet. It was a call to action, first sounded about a decade ago by an activist and advocate named Tarana Burke. If you have been sexually harassed or assaulted, reply with "Me Too." And when I woke up the next morning, there were 50,000 replies. 50,000 Me Too's from different voices. And since that night, the Me Too hashtag has been used over 12 million times in 85 different countries. With those 2 words, we regained our abusers, what our abusers had tried to take from us. With those 2 words, we regained our dignity. And Me Too connected us through our pain, but it also connected us, and this is very important, it connected us, each one of us, to our own power.
Yes.
And by saying Me Too, we formed a bond that is unbreakable.
Yes. Woo!
We formed a movement that is unstoppable, and when it comes time to vote, you're going to prove that it's also unbeatable. So, Donald Trump's name may not be on the ballot this year, but here is what is on the ballot. Our Constitution.
Yes.
Yes.
Our rights.
Yes.
Protection.
Yes.
Equality and justice.
Yes.
Our lives.
Yes.
Women's lives are at risk without Roe. And believe me, Mike Pence wants a country without Roe. Dreamers' lives are at risk without DACA. Black lives are at risk without policies that insist that they matter. The lives of countless Americans are at risk without the Affordable Care Act, Medicare and Medicaid. The stakes are just too high to stay home. And they are also too high to let your neighbors stay home. But make no mistake, there are a lot of people in Georgia who really don't want you to vote.
That's right.
And one of them is the Secretary of State, who by the way, he also wants to be your future governor. He's watched as Georgia has systematically closed voting centers in communities of color, making lines longer and the ability to exercise your vote more difficult. And that should worry you. It should worry each and every one of you. So friends, don't let friends stay home on election day, and friends, don't let strangers stay home on election day either. And why is that? Because voting is how we protect each other. Voting is how we make our voices heard. Voting is how we prove that our country is so much bigger and kinder than one man that is in the White House. The good news is that in a democracy like ours, the real power is not with him, it is with you. And let me tell you, we've got a whole lot more love and hope on our side than they have assholes. So don't doubt your ability to drive and create change. Replace that doubt with courage to dare. Dare to make a difference. Dare to raise your voice. Dare to be a megaphone for others, and most importantly, dare your friends, dare your neighbors, dare everyone you've ever met to go register and vote. Because democracy takes courage. Democracy takes guts, but most of all, democracy takes you. Thank you. Now, I would like to lead you in a chant. It is one of my favorite chants. So, please repeat after me. I believe that we will win. 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 And now I have the pleasure of introducing Minority Leader Stacey Abrams.